Good morning, everybody. This is Angela, and I'm back. um, actually went to sleep before 2 a.m. last night, so hey, I'm feeling good. I am getting back on track. So I am back here with you. Thank you for giving me last week off, and the week, of course, that I was in Maui. Thank you for your understanding. Hopefully those who are watching that are customers and you are on my Stamp After Sunrise VIP group, that you enjoyed the marathon of projects this past weekend. I didn't count how many projects, but I know there was, probably well over 120, probably, I want to say. Maybe more than that. But anyway, so welcome, and today I'm going to do making my son's Father's Day cards. So again, I don't think he watches these, but if he does, then the surprise is spoiled, but that's great. That's okay. It actually worked out. My daughter-in-law has not yet received her birthday card, which I made in April, mailed in April, and she still hasn't received it. So I was able to show her the video of where I made it anyway. So Handsomely Suited is perfect for Father's Day. Obviously, have a happy Father's Day, handsome. It's also great for masculine birthdays, and you see the ties and the bow ties, but don't let that fool you guys. The dies that coordinate with this, you can make suit lapels, you can do the dies, all kinds of things. Today I'm going to make a casual card, and I'm actually going to make two. I'm let you guys maybe suggest which one I should send, but again, I'm using Handsomely Suited. I've pre-cut the die pieces for you before because it just takes time. But let me show you this paper. Now, the Handsomely Suited suite, I believe, is carrying over. I may be wrong, but I think it is. But this paper is not, guys. And this is just awesome paper. This one's a fuller pack. I'll show you. I mean, how many men's shirts have you seen with this, right? I love these. Look at that. All right. Stripes. Pinstripes for the suits. Look at this. Okay, that's so just a Maui vibe and such a great shirt. We all know people who have shirts like this. You know it. And even to the just simple check. And this one. Okay, so they did great. Stampin' Up! Did great with these papers. So you want to grab these before you can. New hostess code, June hostess code. I kind of see it as Northway times, double times 9. But it's NTHWYXX9. That is the June host code to use on your online orders. And watch your newsletter, your mailbox for a newsletter. Hopefully this morning. I'm running a little behind on that, but so these are for my insides. Let me move those aside. These are for my sentiments. Those will go later. And I couldn't decide between this one, the shirt, and this one. I know my son has a shirt that's very similar to this, but I'm not sure about that one. But that is so, it's kind of got the Maui vibe going again. But let's go ahead. I'm gonna make them both. I'm not gonna put the sentiment on. One maybe can be a birthday later, or just thinking of you. Hope everything's going well. Surprise! Mom tends to send surprises throughout the year. He's kind of getting used to that. All right, so just a regular card base, 4 1/4, 5 1/2, 8 1/2, 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. And this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. It is really covering the front of your card. Okay, that is that. Okay, so let's just go ahead and make them. I am going to run out of seal. I can see it. The end is in sight. Okay, Now, I don't think there's a right and wrong way of this pattern, so getting this lined up to the edge sometimes can be a little tricky. Okay, that's fine. I really do like to prefer to cut them a little bit smaller, but okay, again, lined up, sides, top, and bottom all at one time. There we go. There we go. All right, no, we're not done. So again, I pre-cut everything beforehand, and I did pockets. How far should the pockets go down? I did a collar. You see it coming together now? And at first I thought this little V should be cut out, but then I thought, no, the inside of the shirt is going to be that pattern too. So this is the button packet. So that will need to go on before, and it doesn't need to go all the way down. And is it stitched on the ends or just the sides? I think it's just stitched on the sides. So how far down do we need to go? Maybe right there. Save that piece. Let's go ahead and do this one too. There we go. I even have little buttons, guys, and the buttons, like, I don't know if you can see, have little buttonholes on them. Okay, these little pieces, let's decorate the pockets, right? And then we'll have the buttons. And then we're going to do the same side on this side. So let's go ahead and adhere down everything. The die cutting is the hardest part on this, and I've already done that for us. So that is not going. There we go. I want to make sure my collar stays down. And did I just turn that? No. I need to make sure it's centered. Ooh, no, it's to the right too much. Oh, I just broke the collar. That's okay. It goes together. Nobody will know unless they watch the video. All right, let's get our button pack. All right. Hopefully you guys can see them in camera. I kind of want these going the same direction, so I don't want to. Okay, my little buttons need to go right underneath my collar. Just a wee bit. There. Just going down straight. All right, let's get our pockets on. Chisholm. I did have stamped in the week I took off. I did not stamp while I was in Maui. But I did stamp last week some. I had some deadlines to meet. Alright. But I'll tell you, jet lag is real. I didn't have a problem going to Maui. A 5-hour difference from here. And, you know, put it this way, I adapted very quickly. But coming back, I have been on Maui time. I was on Maui time until pretty much until the past 2 days. And you're ready to go to bed at 11 o'clock, and that is only 6 o'clock Maui time. You can imagine. Okay. This little guy here. I think I want him down just a tad. I had to pull out, for something tiny like this, I did pull out the Tombow, the liquid glue. The same thing for my little buttons. I'm actually going to put the glue here. Put one there, and one there. We got 6 buttons. You don't always have to use them all, but okay. So then we go halfway between that. Put a button. I shouldn't have done that. Because then, how many buttons I have? I have 6, and I have space for 2 more. Alright, so we use 5 buttons on this one. But my buttons are evenly spaced, right? There we are. Okay, see, isn't that just cute? Now I'm going to do the same thing over here. Let's go ahead and make this guy. I know, I got the Tombow open, I might as well be using it, right? Center that, bring it down just a tad. To our pockets. Oh, it's a little cloudy here this morning. That's going to be a sticky mess. Right, almost. Do you see how quickly these go together? Again, the die cutting is the hardest part. But you can whip up a masculine birthday, Father's Day, if you're lucky enough to have your dad still with you, be sure and send him a Father's Day card. Alright, let's see if we can get all 6 buttons on here today. This one. 1. I'm not going to do the middle things like I did on the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that one's a little 5. I think I'm spaced out enough, but oh, maybe I did. Oh, I did. Close enough. Let's see which one. There it is. Which way it needs to be turned. There we are. Now, how quick is that, right? So now we just have to decide with the sentiment. And I gotta decide which one I should send him for Father's Day. Oh, I've got cards in here. Oh, lucky. Guess I maybe should use those, huh? Make those. Alright, we're going to do Happy Father's Day. But I'm going to mask off the handsome. He is handsome. Oh my gosh, is my son ever handsome? But, I don't know. I think, let's see what we come up with. Oh, which one do you guys like better? This one or this one? I think he's going to like this one. I don't know. Considering what I'm sending with it, I think I'm going to go with the gray. And to mask this off, I need a sticky note. Alright, you guys, my sticky notes stay in the table. So pardon me for moving the table on you. It doesn't like to come out like this. A sticky note down here will work for masking. You can use a piece of tape. What I'm going to do is just put this over this while I ink it up. And then I'll pull it off. I hope I got the dots. I did. We'll see. Ta-da! Isn't that cute? Now I want to see if this would fit inside of here. Because I really... Oh... Yeah, like that. Barely. Oh my gosh, just barely. But it does. And I think that works like that. Oh, you know what that calls for. Hold on just a second here. I gotta grab a scrap. Oh, there went the sticky note. Doesn't matter. Just highlight it a little bit. Be sure your sides are even. Oh, that's so much better. Look at that. Alright. Where did my little dimensionals go? I had just a few left. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing on this one. No. I'm going to clean that up. I'm going to flip-flop them around. I'm going to put this one on the front, and it says, to one of the world's greatest dads. He may just get both these cards, you know? My dad passed 3 years ago? Yeah. Oh. So, my son is the only dad. There we go. It's a little crooked, but that's okay. We'll straighten it when I stamp it. Punch it, I mean. Okay. This one's gonna, I didn't quite get it wide enough. I just want to make sure it's straight enough. So it's not quite wide enough, and the little points are going to get snipped off. But because I'm putting it behind the little navy piece, I gotta pull scrap for that. Okay. All right. And there we have it. 2 Father's Day cards for my son. There we go. Quick and easy, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure watch your newsletter, because guess what? Today, again, new hostess code, but today, many items in the January to June mini catalog are going to be, they're on the last chance list. They will be retired June 30th. And some of them are discounted from 10 to up to 50%. So that's another reason to watch your newsletter. I will get that one out first thing this morning, hopefully before work. Oh, I got a few minutes, so I'll get that out before work, and then following up will be all my class offerings. That will come later today or tomorrow, okay? So have a great day, and let the sun shine in your heart. Bye.